Hey guys, so today's video is going to be pretty laid back, chill. I'm in my bathroom. You're getting a sneak peek of the bathroom. I'm going to be doing the reveal soon. I just contacted my contractors tonight and I was like, where's the electrician? Drinking a little LaCroix or La Croix. So today we're going to be doing a casual bathroom chat skincare routine. I'm going to show you guys my current skincare routine. I'm going to chat to you guys about things that have been interesting to me lately and on my mind. It's going to be really relaxed and laid back. I'm going to talk to you about these glasses, which are the blue light glasses, and you guys have had a ton of questions on Insta stories. I'm just going to talk to you about my life and things that are interesting me right now and what's going on. I've been using a few products for like the last 3 solid weeks, and I'm really liking the way my skin's been looking. It looks really clean and I feel like some of my redness is going away, and I just wanted to chat with you guys about it because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. Today I drank a gigantic ass green smoothie. It's called a micronutrient smoothie, and basically, if you don't know who she is, I've been really closely following for the last few weeks Dr. Rhonda Patrick, who is a PhD in biomedical science. Saw that she had a micronutrient smoothie that she drinks every day, and in that micronutrient smoothie is kale, chard, spinach, all raw and organic, carrot, avocado, apple, banana, blueberry, and I've been adding broccoli sprouts because she says that broccoli sprouts are like one of the best things that you could ever eat ever. And I was like, bitch, I'm on board. If we're on like day 7 of doing it, I've done it 5 of the days because 2 of the days I replaced it with like a big salad instead. And wow, it makes you feel good. It's unbelievable. It makes you feel so good. And I'm so excited to continue on it. So I have been really reducing the amount of animal products that I've been eating. Of course, you guys know that I was doing keto for a long time. I'm still eating very low carb. When I talked about the smoothie before and I was like blueberries, banana, apple, I do a much lower amount than she does because I'm still trying to, you know, get the benefits of those, but not in the quantity. I don't want my carbs to be too high. Keto's how I lost the weight. I really like eating low carb. It makes me feel better. And so I'm still eating pretty low carb. I'm not eating nearly as low as when I was in keto. I'm trying this now. I'm trying to like be more health conscious than I am weight loss conscious. I feel like for me that's the most important. Lately I've been doing the 32 ounce. So I've been making a 64 ounce. I drink half of it. Zach drinks half of it. Today he didn't want any and I was like, well, I'm not gonna let all this food go to waste. So I drink it. 32 ounces, fine, perfect, great, wonderful, amazing. 64 ounces. I was like, oh, I just felt like overloaded with nutrition. Like, while that is a good thing, I felt like I drank a little too much. But anyway, I'm super into that right now. I'm super into knowing more about this. If you guys want to see these smoothies and see how I've been really interested, I don't know, sometimes I get into these little things and then I like really dive deep and then I kind of back off a bit. I don't know if I will back off a bit because the more I'm learning about nutrition on a cellular level, the more I'm becoming so interested in it, because I've always known that things are good for you. Like, you're like, yeah, duck, spinach is good for you, kale is good for you, chard is good for you. You know these things are good for you, but you don't know what they're doing in there. And that's why I love Dr. Rhonda Patrick, because she fully breaks it down into why it's working in your body, how it's working in your body, and exactly what it's doing in there. So if you guys are interested as well, I'm gonna link the podcast down below. I'm also gonna link her website and her YouTube channel. So she has a YouTube channel. She's also done 2 podcasts with Joe Rogan. And on the podcast, I find I absorb all of the information in the podcast, but on her YouTube videos, I feel that they're almost a little bit teachy, and that's a good thing. I love to learn, but I do feel, and you may agree with me, and I've heard this from actually one of my friends as well, is that they were saying it just feels a little too like reading off a script, and that's not a bad thing. I love her. I think she's so intelligent. I think she's got an incredible channel, and what she's doing is she's teaching people, and I think education is so important. If you're really looking for a beginning intro into listening to her talk about all this stuff, which may really interest you, listen to the podcast first. I would start with the first and then go to the second, obviously. I'm just feeling really good. I'm trying to really take care of my health this year, because last year was all about weight loss for me. Keto really did a huge number on my health. It made me feel so much better. But this year for me is really all about getting myself healthy. I have a really big fear of getting cancer. This gets really weirdly deep in my bathroom. I don't really know. But I have a really big fear of getting cancer because that's how my mom died. The more I learn from her and the more I ingest her knowledge and the more I start to apply it to my own life, as far as like trying the things that she's suggesting and knowing what they're doing in me, which makes me feel so good about eating them. It's removing a lot of my fear of dying of cancer. So that's a really good thing. Anyway, this got really weirdly deep. These are glasses from QUAY Australia. These are the blue light glasses. I got these in the mail. I'm guessing a brand sent them to me. I didn't buy them, so obviously somebody sent them to me. I don't know who, but I tried them out and I've been wearing them for like the last 2 weeks, I'd say, when I'm on the computer, or when I'm just, I don't know, when I feel like maybe my eyes are getting strained, because obviously I'm on the computer a lot, I'm editing a lot. We got one cotton round left. We're gonna be using paper towel today. Apparently, blue light can damage the rods and cones in your eyes. I don't know, I guess blue light is most emitted from electronic devices, and also I think outside as well. But it is interesting. People have been asking me like, do you see a difference? And for anyone asking, when you're wearing them, yeah, everything has a haze of warmth. It just kind of looks like you have like a really yellow light going. When you take them off, everything kind of just looks like cool toned, and you're like, dang, this world is a lot more fresh and clean looking than I remember. Do I notice a difference in my headaches or eye strain? No, but I'm still gonna try to wear them because apparently it's good for you, but you know, I don't know. I'm going to use this cotton round last. I only have one cotton round left. I forgot to go get more. Actually, I didn't forget. I bought reusable cotton rounds off Amazon because I want to, I don't know, just be better for the environment. And just, you know, if I'm doing this every day, I should reuse them instead of like throwing these away. So I bought some reusable cotton rounds off Amazon, and the other day I was like, did those ever arrive? Apparently they arrived on Christmas Eve. I don't have them. I don't know where they went. So I'm gonna have to like go search around my whole house. I don't know if somebody grabbed them or what. So today I'm gonna have to use a paper towel and then my last cotton round to get the residue off. But to get my makeup off, I use Bioderma. I know some people ask like, what's the best makeup remover? For me, I love Bioderma. This is the Sensibio H20. Buy these from Amazon. I love them so much. It is incredible. It does not burn my eyes. It doesn't burn my skin. It doesn't make me break out. It's just like a water. And I love this for makeup removal. For me, it's my always preferred choice. So I'm being really gentle with my skin. So lately, God, I feel like I've just gone off on such tangents here. I've got one zit on my face right in the middle of my forehead. I've had no pimples this entire time, and then I go to film a skincare routine and I get a pimple in the middle of my forehead. I just like Bioderma. I feel like it's such a good product. I don't know, I love it so much. And I've tried other micellar cleansing waters, and this one's just the one I prefer to go back to. It's such a large bottle that you don't have to buy it super often. I've been really taking good care of my skin too. It's just like almost this year something happened to me. All of the trying in years past were for different reasons, and I just had different motives behind it. I just want to do what's best for my body in every way, shape, and form now. And so we've been going to the gym, we've been eating really healthy, and no, it's not just a New Year's thing. We actually started the day after Christmas. We didn't wait till New Year's. We couldn't. We absolutely couldn't. I just couldn't wait this year, you know? Sometimes people are like, wait for New Year. I couldn't. I needed to just like get my shit together, because over the holidays, I ate like literal dog shit, and my health really started to take a toll. I switched over to the cotton round now because I think I got the majority of the makeup. But my health really started to take a toll. I just started feeling really crummy and tired all the time, and just exhausted, and like I didn't want to do anything, and my motivation was down, and my depression was up, and I was just having a really, really rough time, feeling like at all hours of the day I could lay there and do absolutely nothing and be perfectly fine with that. And the more I started researching about different health, and I kept thinking there's no harm in eating healthy. But yeah, anyway, I started, you know, doing these huge green smoothies and exercising, and man, I feel exponentially better already. And I actually quite like the smoothie. It's not gross to me at all. So once I use Bioderma, then I go into the rest of my skincare routine. And this is what I've been doing for, again, like the last 3 weeks, maybe even longer, I'm not sure. I start off by using the Clinique foaming facial soap, and I use like a dab of it on my finger, and I foam it all up on my face, and I cleanse my face and neck. All right, so then I rinse my face, let it dry off a bit, but keep it a little bit damp, because I heard that's the best thing. Dude, I think I've had my camera on the wrong setting this entire video. I am so sorry if it's looked like utter butt shit the entire time. Anyway, my battery died. We are back. So I then go into using this, which is the Essence from Tatcha. It's a plumping skin softener. 98.7% hazard dye, 3 trademark anti-aging complex. The Tatcha Essence, a concentration of pure micronutrients. Softens and plumps the skin with deep hydration while maximizing the performance of Tatcha skincare ritual. So what I've been doing is I shake this up. It has like this type of little top here, and I just sort of put a bit of it in the palm of my hand, and then I just sort of place it on my skin and like press it in. I don't know if this is right, but this is what I do. Skincare routines are like such a personal preference, and a lot of people get kind of upset if you do them differently. Then I take the water cream from Tatcha, and I've heard that this doesn't have the best ingredients in it. I really liked it on my skin, and in fact I've had no issues with it at all, and it really has helped hydrate my skin and make it just look really plump. It's got a really interesting texture. I've talked about it before, but it's got the texture of like a thick cream, and then as soon as you start blending it into the skin, it turns into like a water. Like literally the water cream is the perfect name for it. It sinks into the skin so quickly, and I've just really liked it. That Clinique wash is really nice to make your skin like get clean as shit, but it can sometimes make my skin feel really dry, so I need to add the moisture back in. I'm only using that because I had it, and I just wanted a cleanser that I knew was going to be pretty neutral. I've never had any reaction to Clinique before. Let that sink in, and again, it sinks in really fast. It leaves your skin really nice and hydrated. I'm sure you guys can see, like, just it looks so dewy and nice. I really like this product. And then I purchased this. This is the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil, and this says on the back here, apply once a day to the face, ideally at bedtime after application of water-based treatments. So that's exactly why I do the Tatcha water cream and the essence first, and then I put this on last. And I've been using this again for like about 3 weeks now, and I think I really like it. I have had no reaction to it, no breakouts at all. This is just some random period related breakout, but other than that, no issues at all. And in fact, I feel like it makes my skin feel so plump and hydrated, and I've been really liking it so far. And it's the Ordinary, so it's inexpensive. So I just take, and I actually drop it right onto my skin. I take one little drop on all areas, and that's plenty, and I just really gently massage it into the skin. It doesn't have like a super hideously oily texture like some of the facial oils I've used before, and I don't know, I just really like this so far. I've heard really good things about rosehip oil from Melissa Alatorre. Also, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, honestly, and when I mentioned it in my Instagram story, my DMs were flooded with people talking about how much it's changed their skin. And that, my dear lovely friends, is my skincare routine. It's very simple. It's got a few products in it, but it's not overwhelming. I try to just keep it simple. I don't love doing a million steps on my skincare routine at night. That's kind of the majority of what I would be willing to do. This guy in the middle of my forehead, I'm sure will go away soon too. They haven't, if I do get a little breakout, they've just been disappearing really quickly. I don't know if it's just been what I'm eating, or if it has anything to do with, you know, the products that I'm using, or just, I don't really know. I'm in a really good headspace. I feel like I'm finally getting to a point where I'm feeling like I'm coming out of things. As far as my family issue is concerned, I know I talked to you guys about that. We've been dealing with that for the last 3.5 months. It's been unreal. It's been so stressful. Life's been friggin' nuts though, but things may start going a little bit back to normal next week. I'm actually going to LA next Tuesday. Then I'm also going the week after that as well. So I'll be in LA twice this month for work stuff. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm really getting into a better headspace. I'm finally out of the hideous rut that I was in earlier, you know, last year. Like for like the last 5 months of the year, I've just been so in the worst headspace, just having the hardest time getting motivated and getting to want to do things. But I'm really motivated to just continue uploading videos and continue doing well, and just doing whatever is necessary to keep my mind right and to do what is best for my YouTube channel and for you guys. And I appreciate you guys being there for me. You know, I love doing the videos that I have been doing, and I have a lot of really good videos coming up, but also I, you know, sometimes really love filming videos like this. It's kind of nice to just chat and relax and wind down. And I gotta take my pills, I forgot. I think that's it for this video. I just wanted it to be laid back. I just wanted to chat with you guys weirdly about smoothies and skincare and blue light glasses apparently. Alright you guys, well that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video and I hope it was any interesting for you. You know, there's going to be a big mixture on my channel, as there always has been, of lifestyle content, laid back content, and then really highly produced content. Tonight I was going to do like a crazy avant-garde look and I was just like not feeling it. I have an idea that I want to do. I have like a very specific idea. Like I want to do a look where there's like plants surrounding my face, almost like I body paint them on like leaves surrounding my face, and it'll like encase like a really huge glam face. I had that idea. I've never seen anyone do it before. Maybe it exists. Like I was thinking of like palm leaves or like banana leaves, or even leaves like this plant that I have. I feel like would look really, really neat. Anyway, I want to do that look soon, so keep an eye out. Maybe you guys will see that. I think that's it for tonight. I thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you have not yet. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you are so inclined. I would. If you want to follow me, both. I feel like I'm pretty active on both, and I mean really active. I'm very active. It's too much, honestly, but I would follow me on both of those, because especially on Instagram stories, I fuck it up. That's where I show shit that I'm going through with my day, and just like when I make my smoothie, I show you guys that, and I just, you know, I talk to you guys about any information that I have and anything that's interesting me at that moment, or my kitties. And then on Twitter, that's where I do a lot of like YouTube announcements and talk about stuff, but I'm very active on both, way more so than any other social media. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!